Hi everybody, it's me, Catherine. I wanted to talk about your group assignments. I'm going to be grading each individual's group today. Going through some of the assignments, I found some really good positive things. In each group, a natural leader was born. Not only did I assign for you to pick one, but I wanted you guys to be able to talk amongst yourselves. I also basically gave you 2 weeks to answer 13 questions, and as you can determine, the assignment really had very little to do with the questions, but whether or not you could work together virtually. And you could. Some of you, however, chose, for example, one of you chose to email the group the night the assignment was to be submitted, so 12 days after it was assigned. And then you said, oh, my computer broke down. Nobody cares that your computer broke down. Go to the school, go to the library. Be responsible. You know, if it's just an issue of your computer broke down and you didn't have 12 days to make an alternative arrangement, that's not the group's fault. If 4 days after the project started, you decided you wanted to be a group leader or a scorekeeper, but your group had already assigned one, again, you know, it's just like a business situation. You snooze, you lose. And it's part of working in a group, and part of working in a group is just as uncomfortable in person, probably worse, than doing it virtually. You know, another one of you had a medical thing, which certainly did not prevent you from sitting in front of your computer or asking for somebody's phone number and making a call. Again, you know, granted, if you had a car accident and you were knocked unconscious for 12 days, that's one thing, but there's really no reason why you couldn't sit in front of a computer. To me, that's just being unreliable and unconcerned about your group's projects. We had a lot of positive experience. Also, you know, there might have been an argument in one group over who wanted to be the leader or who wanted to be the scorekeeper. Once it was decided, it was decided. You can't just say, well, I just decided I'm not going to be part of the group. I'm going to be my own scorekeeper. It doesn't work that way. That's not how life is. It's not how groups are. So, you know, if anything, you learn to stay on top of it. Assign yourself as the leader, and things like that. So this exercise had more to do with, could you work together? Could you get it done? And I'm going to say, now I haven't done the exact grading, but I have gone through everything. I haven't done the scorekeeping myself. But I'm going to say that you guys as a whole did excellent. And I'm going to post some of the samples of what people actually turned in, what some of the scorekeepers turned in. Very impressive. And I was very excited about that. So, anyways, if you didn't exchange phone numbers, if you just used email, it's fine. If you didn't instant message, it's fine. But if you just sat there and did nothing, you just didn't pass the assignment. So look in your inboxes sometime later today. And again, I think people did really well, and I was very, very, very impressed. In particular, a handful of you were just remarkable, and that's what you'll see in business too. So I hope it was a good learning experience, and I'll put a podcast up a little bit later today too. A vodcast. Okay. Have a good week, you guys. Okay. Bye.